We're here at the Transportation Plaza outside the depot with Ken Freeman, who, as you know, is our City Trails Coordinator, and Gordon Franklin, who is a member of the Spa Pacers. You'll learn more about that in a minute. We're going to start off with Ken. We're here in a special spot because we first want to talk about how important it is to hydrate on the trail as we're on the edge of the Greenway Trail. Why is that important?
That's right, Terry, especially this time of the year when it's a little hot out. The need for hydration, getting water into our system as we work water out of our system, is very important. Even with just mild exercise this time of the year, we probably lose at least 16 ounces of fluid in an hour. And so we need to replenish that, both to keep down any chance of heat-related illness, as well as just making your body function better while you're exercising.
So what's the contraption you're wearing?
Well, I was going to say there's lots of ways we can hydrate, and this is a water bladder type thing that you can wear as a pack, commonly referred to as camelbacks, and no commercial plug intended, but. Or you can have something like a belt with a water bottle in it, or even just carrying a water bottle. And then of course there are some permanent water facilities along the Hot Springs Creek Greenway Trail, and in some of the parks that you can hydrate at the water fountains there.
So where are the locations of those water fountains?
Here on the Hot Springs Creek Greenway Trail, we have a water fountain, drinking water fountain, similar to the one behind us at the skate park down on Valley Street. It's on the Greenway by the skateboard park. And we have one at the Rotary Trailhead parking lot down across by Hollywood Park, and then in that parking lot and restroom. And as well as there's a memorial drinking fountain by the Xeriscape Garden, which is just north of Hollywood, by the Xeriscape Garden, which is a wonderful place to see too.
So we're lucky to have those permanent fountains, this one behind us being the newest.
The one behind us is the newest in that grouping, and a very needed one, being here near the trailhead and at Transportation Depot, Transportation Plaza. Lots of activities go on around here. And this is a great fountain, donated by Arkansas Spa Pacers, and it has an added feature that the others don't have. It has an actual water bottle filler station on it as well. So it's a welcome addition to the Hot Springs Creek Greenway Trail.
How handy is that for all the different user groups that come to this very spot? So Gordon, you are a spa pacer.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's obviously a story behind this fountain.
Oh, yes.
And as I understand it, it honors some very significant individuals.
Yeah, the fountain was donated and installed in memory of Brent Morrison and Danny Williams, two of our Spa Pacer members who passed away in 2015. And these two men exemplified and showed us how to live our lives through running and encouraging others. So the fountain is really just a small way that we can never forget our friends in the spirit that they've shown us. And also, if you look at the plaques and the inscriptions on each one of those individual names, you will see an expression that you would often hear them say as individuals that's inscribed upon that plaque. And as time prevails, and as time always do prevail, we plan to add even more members to this fountain that exemplifies the same similar type of spirit.
How wonderful. Yes, you need to take a good look at the plaque, and it's sort of representative of the Spa Pacers, the way they invest in the community. They care about the community that they run through. They're proud of this beautiful greenway and what it means to the quality of life of the people here.
Right. Well, we always like to give back to the community as our members are a part of this community, a big part of this community, and as well part of our proceeds from the running festival has contributed to the upgrade of the Greenway Trail, and also we also have a day each year that we just have a cleanup day along that trail that a lot of our members participate in.
So you put some elbow grease into it as well.
Yes, ma'am.
That's wonderful. And the spa, it's 5K, 10K, and now there's another component to it, right?
The half marathon.
The half marathon is something that draws a huge number of runners from all over, right?
Yeah,
It's a premier racing event.
Yes, ma'am. And the half marathon is a really added feature. It's kind of like a prep race for the Little Rock Marathon, if you want to look at it that way. So, you know, we enjoy it, and we appreciate all the members that are participating in it, and we just invite all of the community that wants to be a part of our club. We have a running clinic that starts in September. That no matter where you are in your quest for getting in shape or health-wise, you can start walking and to build your way up to wherever your aspirations may want to take you.
Well, that's of course a mission of Ken's as well, to encourage people to get out on the trails. So this symbiotic partnership, this relationship that that's how we get things done in the city of Hot Springs. It just means so much to us at the city that there are individuals like you and groups like the Pacers that care and want to step up and make a difference. This is going to make a difference to so many people that stop by and simply take a sip of water.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we thank you both for telling us about this particular fountain, but if there are people that are inspired to want to perhaps contribute to more enhancements along the Greenway, they can do so, can't they, Ken?
Yes, we will have several more places that we're only going to need water fountains.
You've earmarked them already.
We know where some
Okay.
are, so if anyone wants to make a good usable donation for the good of the community, there we know of where some can be.
Well, it's beautiful as well as functional, but there is no more basic need than water, especially
Absolutely.
during these summer months.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Come by to the Transportation Plaza, have a sip of water, but more than that, come enjoy the Hot Springs Creek Greenway. We'll see you next week.